There we go. Perfect. I am layered up.
Yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you're out longer than me. I literally just came out here to do it.
I was a little toasty in the movie theater.
You can see it. Look, we're in The Exorcist, man. That's what we should be really... Look at that.
There will be another one of those coming out.
Well, of course there will. Because the last one did so great.
Go.
The last, 5 did so great, right? They made so many sequels, and none of them have turned a profit.
Yeah. Well, it's all uphill from that last one.
Maybe.
Kind of like, well, were we kind of on par with the first Freddy? I almost said Freddy got fingered.
I have been trying to stop myself from saying that every single time I say this movie. I always want to say Freddy got fingered.
Yeah, I don't even say Freddy's Fridays, the mockbuster.
I didn't like the first film, but I didn't hate it. I know some critics that really hated it. I almost liked it. All they really had to do was the bare minimum and just have some animatronics kill people, and it didn't do that. Mm-hmm. It just had for like maybe 5 minutes, which was awesome, and then they're building a fort and they're befriending the kid. I'm like, I don't give a shit about this. So I mean, I think I gave it like either a 2, 2.5, something like that.
I gave it like a C or C+. I was like you, where it's like I didn't really recommend it necessarily, but... And a lot of the movie didn't make much sense, but it just didn't make me mad, really. Like
the
a lot
kids
of
loved
other...
it.
Yeah, right.
Well, they loved it once, and then they didn't go back to see it again. That's what... It got all these high ratings. Oh, the kids, all the audience loved it, and blah, 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 but not enough to go back and see it again.
On the second weekend? Yeah. That's the Blumhouse method, man.
I guess so, yeah.
$5 million budget, we're in and out, we're good. We'll see you on HBO Max next week.
I mean, it's got to be better than, the Disney budget of put half our everything into a movie, and even if it's a hit, it doesn't make its money back.
Oh yeah, it's a bomb at $20 million.
Yeah.
Blumhouse $20 million opening. Oh, you've made 4 times profit.
You made like 20 movies right after that.
Yeah, we're good, man. So yeah, the first one was like I said, like C+, or something like that. I mean, this one, fuck this movie, man.
The screening I was at,
yeah,
nobody was reacting, screaming, laughing, anything until the end when the credits roll. Whoa! Huh? And here's the thing. I've had that happen before, but on this one, it was especially frustrating because I was laughing hard throughout a lot of this movie.
Were you?
I thought, for me, and I might be alone on this, I thought this was a so bad it was good movie. This really, really made me laugh a lot. I thought, and it's not intentional. No. That they are not trying, and I really was watching it for a while, like, is this trying to be bad? Is this trying to be campy and corny and hokey like Megan? And, but it really took me a while to put the pieces together and figure out it's not. Especially when I found out it was the same director, but I guess that doesn't matter.
Is it the same voice in the movie, too? There was, of Megan, because there was a couple where I was like, that sounds like Megan.
Well, trick question. It's Megan Fox.
Oh, I'm half right.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
No, this is one of those where just from the beginning, I was snickering and laughing. This kid's looking at this platform to come up, and this other kid at a birthday party just like, why don't you come have a slice of cake and everything? I'm just waiting for her to come up from the platform. It just gives me something to rely on. What kid talks like this? And then there's a kid taken in the bag by this costume, evil baddie, and she goes to all the parents. There's a little boy that's being, up there taking the bag and stuff like that. Grown-ups are talking, oh, can't wait till there. Oh, go play with your friends. And I'm just like, okay, that's already hilarious, but then I'm like, okay, there's gotta be something like It, where all the grown-ups are under a spell or something where they don't care. No, that's just how people act in this universe. And then
in the era of stranger danger, adults are talking. It's not go ahead, sorry.
She gets I get not too much into spoiler, but she gets stabbed 2 or 3 times. They declare it an accident,
Oh,
which
of
I'd love
course.
to know how that happened. And she falls through the platform. That's already great. But then out of the platform comes the most terrifying thing that would never be in a Freddy's, Chuck E. Cheese, anything like that. This scary as hell marionette thing holding her in her arms and surrounded by all these Freddy got fingered characters that have evil eyebrows. They gave these things evil eyebrows. And I am just like, I'm gonna have fun with this. And I did. It's terrible. I had a blast.
Yeah, a whole episode could be done on how dumb that opening scene was.
I don't think there's any debate. I'm doing a nostalgia crit.
Yeah,
there is a
lot of material in this. A ton. The first scene alone from... I mean, it already established how dumb the parents are in that he just kidnaps that kid right out in the open while there's a party going on.
Well, to be fair, it's supposed to be like Chuck E. Cheese. They were probably drunk.
This is true. Yeah, last time I was at Chuck E. Cheese, I did get a beer. So I wasn't laughing a lot during this. I was rolling my eyes a lot in this, and I did this a lot in it. However, I know what you're saying. I think that maybe if you and I were at the same screening together, maybe I probably would have been...
I think we were both at the wrong screening, because I went to an early screening filled with, Freddy fans and stuff like that, and I don't know if they were like, this movie's awful, or they were engrossed by it. I don't know, but they were not laughing. They were not anything, and I am just trying to cover my mouth laughing, and I am just like, I so wish, because Malcolm was supposed to come with me.
Yeah.
I guess he had a dentist appointment or something, but he couldn't come with me. I'm just like, I so wish somebody was here. I need to bounce funny off someone.
I do know what you're saying. Like, my screening was kind of the opposite of yours, where mine was also packed. And they were laughing a lot in it. Not the same way that you were, but they were laughing a lot in it, to where I was actually expecting applause at the end, and that didn't happen. There was some snickers when the
maybe they were laughing for
roll.
the same reason I was laughing.
I don't think because they were laughing at the jokes that were supposed to be funny.
No, and there are a few jokes in this that are intentional, and I think are decent. I do like the one where I've really started to question it is where, again, there's that marionette thing all over the place. At some point, one of the people just says, how is this place made for children? I thought that was pretty funny. And there's a few things like, how do you close the door? You can't close the door. Who the hell designed this place? Like, there's a few things like that I thought were cute.
I don't even know. It's one of those where it's like, I don't even know where to start beyond the opening scene, because 2/3 of this is really just kind of subplots. Some of them don't really need to be in it, other than we want this person back and we want this other actor here. And when it does get kind of slashery in a couple of parts, that doesn't even work, because one, they can't really show anything in it, so it looks like you're watching an edited for television movie.
Well, and it's not even, the film is PG-13. Is there anything in here you can think of that warrants a PG-13? I think it just warrants a PG.
Blood splatter? I mean, it'd be an 80s PG.
But that's what I'm talking. I mean, I'm thinking like Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, and all that, and I'm just like, what is in here that couldn't be in a PG film? What goes beyond
jump scares? Which, oh my God, those goddamn jump scares. I'm just playing hide and seek for no reason. Jesus. And so what you're left with is this whole section where it's like kind of a slasher a little bit, when these paranormal investigators or whatever, they show up. So then kind of...
I love that too. It's called, what were they called? Like spooky shitters or something like that. I can't remember what they were called. And it's a black and white, and they have the credits like this. They're on TV, yet they're going to go to Freddy's in the middle of the night. There's only 3 people in this cast. One of them's like, and somebody died here. Woo! I'm like, how many episodes of this have you done? You're doing this now, like by episode 2, 2, they'd be like, yeah, okay, we're done, Johnny. And he's doing that. And they just go in. Just a cameraman, a gaffer, and the lady talking. That's it.
How is none of this shit been referenced in the other movie? Because like in the other one, you have characters in this who are just dropping information that, one, they should have dropped a long time ago, probably in the first movie. And then you have those investigators go in where they do stupid shit like guy falls in water and is just gonna stay there the rest of the time. So I don't know, piranha...
Area piranha, whatever they were.
Can freaking get this guy, man. And then in the last act, when the animatronics kind of start terrorizing a lot of places, at first I was like, this should have been the whole movie, and they didn't even do that right, because they keep doing constantly where these damn things just keep sneaking up on people somehow, as if they don't cause an earthquake.
Yeah, they're made of metal, yet
Yeah.
somehow they sneak up constantly, and their eyes glow.
Constantly, they're just, and sometimes they're just magically behind them. Sometimes when dude is just typing at the computer and he just looks up and sees one in front of him, a bunch of times this happens. It was driving me crazy. Every little thing in this was right down to this science fair project that she has to do.
Wayne Knight is just like, no, we don't want to run this. You'll embarrass yourself. He's just the meanest, dumbest science teacher.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'll put it, whoops, and just
that was the
throws
part
it to
where
the
I went,
ground.
as if 30 minutes ago we didn't hear this guy saying it's mandatory to be here. If you don't show up, you fail. Oh, I didn't expect you to be here. Plop. Oops. And then she's like, oh, I'm going to go get one of the animatronics, as if that...
How close was that place? She had to ride her bike, get the animatronic. No, take a car. They had to wait for the rideshare to pick her up. Go there, pick up the animatronic, come back. The fair is still going. They haven't gotten to her yet.
Oh, she wins, which I call bullshit. She didn't build that thing. She cheated. And then
to a point where even Wayne Knight's like, oh my god, you've just got a person in a suit. This is so late. Which of course he doesn't inspect it. He doesn't look at it.
Yeah. And then the animatronic is like, it goes to stalk him and says several times, I want to see what's inside his head. Why? You're not going to show anything. It's not going to be cool.
Yeah, I don't even know if they had like a sound effect, honestly, or anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish you were at my screen.
I know, I wish I was
We
too.
were the missing puzzle pieces, man. I just feel like shit.
Because I do see what you're saying. I didn't.
We would have made it better for both of us. I was still having a good time,
man.
but I would have somebody to laugh with, because everybody was just a friggin' sourpuss.
And they're...
mine.
God, some of these actors are trying. They are. Some of them do fine.
They are, with the exception of Hutcherson, who's almost always good. I thought everybody was wooden as hell. Hilariously wooden.
There was one... Yeah, Hutchison was fine. Elizabeth Lyle, I thought, was fine.
Who is she? Is she the
yeah.
I should figure one.
Compared to some... I see what you're saying. I thought she was fine compared to...
everyone else.
Compared to some other... I mean, Matthew Lillard was having fun in his
Yeah,
scene,
but he's all in a little bit.
Yeah, for a scene that didn't...
No, but you have that great fall where he's falling in slow-mo, yet somehow his arms are going in regular motion.
Yeah.
There's another great moment in there I brought up in my review where she's having this dream, because it's Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's also Freddy's Dead, where if you go to sleep, you're gonna confront something, because Matthew Lillard is trying to get her in her dreams, I guess. And she goes to sleep, and he's at the end of this hallway in this dream, and she says, I'm not afraid of you. And all the doors open up. Okay, well, what? He's gonna be really close? He's gonna be decomposing or something? No, he's just walking towards her, and she goes, ah! And runs downstairs, banging on the door. Ah!
Yeah. Man, there was... I could have used more Matthew Lillard.
I agree.
Even if you could cut that scene and use nothing. But, there was one actor in this, though, that was just killing me every line read.
The kid?
Yeah. I'm that asshole.
Oh, no, I definitely am.
Jesus Christ.
And again, I was here for it, man. I dug every single weird, awkward, who the hell would talk like that? Why would somebody say that line? All of it just cracked me the hell up. And you know what it is? I found out, because there's one movie... where I finally came to grips with this, I had to come to grips with this about bad movies, is that while I get into a lot of weird delivered lines that are awkward and loud and big and crazy and stuff like that, and they're not supposed to be, I do find myself, maybe not more, but about the same amount, getting into really wooden lines, sort of the George Lucas, Shyamalan way of delivering lines, and there is just so much of that in this.
Yeah.
Eternals is nothing but that, so I had a great time with that, but there's so much of that delivery in here, or even someone like Hutcherson, who is legit. I guess nobody's not, everybody's trying, they're just not succeeding. And Hutcherson is the only one coming close to doing okay, and even he has to have some moments that are like, what moron would say that? What moron would ignore these warning signs or the cop coming to you saying they're alive? It's like, can we focus on something else? Can we focus on how our date went or whatever the hell he was trying to distract it to?
They have to say a wooden line because they need to just stand there when they should be. You know what? They don't even have to be running. These things walk so goddamn slow, despite their bad editing teleportation powers that they have, where you could just walk away and be fine. If you get like at the end, we're like, they're gonna take over the whole town. No, they're not. Like, these aren't the gremlins. These aren't even the small soldiers. They're not taking over shit. God damn this movie, man.
I loved it. For every reason that you're saying, and for just the exact same reason, I just was delighted by it.
Yeah.
But I'm not at all saying it's good. I shouldn't say that. I actually did. The first film is better made, but I would definitely watch this one more because the animatronics are doing stuff. They are killing people. You don't see it, but at least there's more of them. Yeah, sneaking around when you should be hearing them clank, clank and everything. But the glowing eyes, they're in the corner. They're over there. They're, going around different places. Some are like mangled, and the guy will look up from his desk, and there's just the eyes there at the desk, and which doesn't make any sense, but it's creative. It's fun. It's stupid. It's giving me what I thought the first film was promising, saying this is what we're going to deliver, and this one finally does. It just happens to not be a good movie.
Oh, did you like it when he just put up that, like...
the animatronic mask! I thought, like, at bare minimum, he was going to take, like, the whole head and put it on, which is already pretty silly, but I'm like, all right, like... I don't know how ghost animatronic works. I don't know, but, put the head on. Maybe the computer is blocking the rest of the body or something. I'm not sure. But he literally, it's just like a paper plate mask. Yeah. And he goes like this, and it's like, oh, he's one of us. Nobody in the theater was laughing, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? This is hilarious. Laugh with me.
That he keeps taking it off, too.
Won't you think you find like a rubber band, like you'd be typing and holding it up or something like that?
Yeah, just holding it up. He's like, ooh, that was close. And then, this thing, you are blind, apparently, so this thing is going to just appear in front of you again, despite its earth-shattering feat. Just keep that goddamn... Man, this movie sucked. Oh my god. It's too cold out here for this shit. Oh, no, but I do agree with what you're saying, where I am sure if we could go back in time and work it to where we're at the same screening together.
We could both go to the same screening. That'd be great. When we were both at the wrong screening, we needed each other. We needed to be in the same screening. Man. Both of us would have had a better time.
Well, there will be a third because the way this shit ends.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was building up like, well, okay, now the real climax is going to happen, because I was like, well, that can't be the ending. That wasn't very satisfactory. That's like, oh, it is, okay.
There's going to be a third one of these where just stay away from us. Why? Because we need this to happen so we can sequel bait.
I love, too, there's two characters in this that are literally in this just to direct characters somewhere else. There's one guy that he shows up once. He drives the daughter, I think, to school or something, and then he literally doesn't show up throughout the entire film until the end just to drive them again.
It is true, because other than the animatronics, people too will just show up when they are desperately needed for the script to go forward.
The mastermind in this literally shows up once.
No, that guy.
And then, who's obviously the mastermind. I mean, he has, like, eyebrows like this. I like the Five Nights at Freddy's characters in the beginning where they all have evil eyebrows. He somehow painted them on his head. But then he doesn't show up again until the climax.
This dude, man, when that guy, who was introduced in the movie with a jump scare, so if that guy was an even bigger red flag, he'd have been played by Crispin Glover.
Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of surprised it wasn't until then. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, that dude. Yeah, I'm shocked this guy turned on us. What would you rate this? A+?
Well, it's one of those where I can't quite say F, like F, but I'm recommending it, kind of thing. Because there were some things in this I thought were creative and delivered more what the first film was promising in terms of the animatronics actually doing something, actually, trying to be scary and creepy. And I like that they talk in this one too, but I like it doesn't necessarily cheat what the first film was doing. So probably like a D+.
I was, for a majority of this, I was writing a D, and when it got to the 1200th time that thing just sneaks up on someone in a house, or just appears in a vent, appears in several places where that shit can't fit through. Man, yeah, this was a D- for me. I can't go an F, because it's like, I liked, Lillard had a couple of line reads that I liked and a scene that was dumb, but I'm like, well, I like Matthew Lillard. It's kind of cool that he and Skeet Ulrich are in another movie again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I won't go the full F on this, but this is one of the worst movies I've seen this year.
Because I've literally had nobody to bounce this off of or talk to or whatever. I take it back. I texted Tony from Hack the Movies because I saw he was seeing an early screening too, and I was just like, oh, you gotta let me know, what you thought. And he was more like, just like, I don't know, still didn't quite work for me, blah, blah, blah. And I am just like, is nobody having the extreme reaction I am to this movie? And I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score. I'm like, well, okay, that's something.
What is the Rotten Tomatoes?
Like 15, something like that. It's higher than you thought it would be.
Goddamn high.
But like I said, I was just blown away. Nobody was like, oh my God, is this bad? Kind of thing. I thought this was like the Mortal Kombat Annihilation of Blumhouse sequels. Like the first one's just, it's just bad, but whatever. It's not like the worst thing. I guess people that like the game, I like it or something. And then just the sequel is like, here's just bonkers insanity. Nobody talks right. Nobody does anything correctly. It makes no sense. You're gonna question everything. And for me, it really, really made me laugh. But again, I'm one of the few oddballs out there that thought Eternal was hilarious. So I could be alone on this. Maybe for a lot of people, it's just gonna be so bad it's bad. Maybe fans of Five Nights at Freddy's will like it. I have no idea. I only played the first game, and even that I didn't get through. I don't even know if I got through the first night. Because it was so scary. I just...
scary.
Yeah, I just had stuff to do. But it was a fun game. I could definitely see a movie out of it. But, yeah, it was D+. But I am kind of recommending it.
Just see it. Just don't go see it alone.
Yeah, yes. Oh my God. That is it. See it with friends. See it with people to talk over and laugh at, share drinks. I wish we saw this at one of those theaters where you could get like pizza and drinks and stuff and just point and laugh. That's the way to watch this movie.
I just sat there with my sad bucket of popcorn. That wasn't even the Five Nights at Freddy's bucket.
But you finally dished out the money to get the Tron.
Oh no, it's still $75 somehow. Unless it is cheaper, they forgot to change the sign. Real quick, we both We both got books out now. Mine's out today.
Oh, that's true. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here. Yeah, we'll just whore these out.
Yeah, let's whore these out.
Here, speaking of which, I want a copy of this. You want to trade?
Oh, let me get you a better guy. That's my proof copy of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the not for
Yeah,
resale
it's got
there,
the. So that's the one that's got some. That's the one that doesn't have page numbers attached to it yet.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
get you a
on
copy,
page the 90th one.
It's all in the 90s. Practically the same book.
Yeah, very, very, very similar.
Got a picture of Jack reading.
I was gonna
this
say it's
and-
Jack approved.
Yeah, it is. I was sitting there like it's best that he reads Doug's instead of Skinamax. He hasn't even seen Bikini Car Wash Company yet. He won't understand that. This is on Amazon too, right?
Yes. If you go watch the short, you'll find a link to it. So it's also on YouTube as well, I guess.
I'll have links in the comments and in the description.
But not this one. It's not for sale. Not for
Oh
sale.
yeah, no, this one's mine to go along with the first copies I have of my other books that probably also don't have page numbers and some weird spacing in them. Hilarious. But let's whatever next week is, gotta be.
I don't know,
I don't
Avatar
know.
or something? Like, I know there's like movies coming out, but I forget what they are.
Yeah.
I mean, now that we saw the Halloween Christmas film, I love the fact that they didn't run this around Halloween. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, well, maybe they want to spend extra time to get it really good. That wasn't it.
Oh yeah. Put it out in the. You're right. Didn't Blumhouse learn you got to stick to? Actually, I think this movie will do really, really well.
That'd be my guess,
But
yeah.
like
For the first weekend, who knows how it's going to
Yeah.
do the second weekend? I'll go see it again.
I know with Megan 2 picking the wrong month to release it didn't
Yeah.
work out so well. That had a bigger budget too. Than I think it had a bigger budget than this one did. Probably.
Oh, that'd be my guess. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have a movie night. We're gonna go to Hollywood Boulevard where you can get drinks and pizza and stuff. I'm gonna bring Rob along. We're all just gonna go because the second week it's gonna be dead. Nobody's gonna be there because nobody's gonna go back and see us again except us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna have fun laughing at this movie.
Well, we'll have to make sure that we're together when we see the
Yes.
third movie. I don't want to.
Definitely.
I don't want to repeat this tragic scenario anymore. Take care.